What's happening, guys? Trev back again. Here to bring you another video. I'm on a roll, making lots of YouTube videos right now. So, topic of this video is going to be, is Carol dead or alive? Which one do you guys think? So, now that's not a spoiler. I mean, I didn't say she is dead. I'm saying we don't know at this point. Anyone who hasn't seen The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 4, Killer Within, this does contain spoilers, but again, we don't know if she's dead or not, so I'm not really ruining anything for you at this point. So what I want to do is I want to do this as a poll style video. When the video's done, you guys know how it works. Thumbs up if you agree with me and you think that she's alive, or thumbs down if you think she's a goner and she is dead. Okay, so let's talk about it a little bit. Let's try to work out in our minds which we think is most likely here. Okay, so my thoughts on it personally are, I think that she is alive. I think she is. Here are my reasons for it. Even though in the preview for next week's episode, Glenn asks Axel and Oscar to dig 2 more graves, so 3 total. 1 for Carol and 2 for the other characters who died in the last episode. Yeah, that makes sense, but he might not know, and they might not know for sure, because they probably have not found her body yet. Also, so in that case, it does seem like it, like she is dead, but I think personally she's probably just missing. She's probably just gone and hidden somewhere, and they probably will find her within the next couple episodes, maybe next week at the end of the episode, or maybe the week after, because they'll be switching back between Woodbury and Rick's group. Daryl's going to be out on his own, so you're going to have a few different things happening at the same time. So in terms of like actual clock ticking time, it could be a day or something, and we could have a whole episode that only takes up like half a day or something, and then maybe Carol could come back the week later. So in episode 6 or something like that. That makes sense to me, I think. Also, we got 2 character deaths in the same episode. We got both, major spoilers, Lori and T-Dog in the same episode died. So that makes me think, would they do 3 in one episode? No way, man. That's too many. Unless it's a series finale. Like, if it's the end of the end, then I can see them doing 3 deaths in an episode. Or a season finale. But not just like, regular episode of the season, kill 3 characters in the same episode. I don't think it makes sense to do it that way at all. So I don't see that happening. It's possible, but I doubt it. Also, T-Dog sacrifices himself so that Carol can get away. He allows himself to be eaten, even though he's been bitten once, so he's going to die. Okay, and he's messed up from that. So yeah, he's going to die no matter what. However, it's a lot, more painful of a way to die, to be eaten alive by a group of walkers, by a bunch of zombies, than it is to shoot yourself in the head when that's it for you. That's the easy way out. The hard way out is to sacrifice your body and yourself and go through that being eaten alive so that Carol could get away. Now, if T-Dog just did that, which is heroic, but at the same time, if Carol doesn't actually survive, it kind of feels useless, because yeah, he did sacrifice himself to try to save her, but she just died right then and there anyway. That would kind of suck. I mean, should she survive to the end of the season and then die, I'd say it's heroic. But if she dies right after that, not very. Also, there are cells everywhere. There's, like, she could literally go and lock herself inside a cell and stay there for like a couple days without food or water until the group finds her. And walkers could be like all around the cell, and they would never get in. They would never get in, because it's obviously a jail cell. They can't break it down. They can't break in. It's made to keep people inside. So if she locked herself inside a cell or something, inside of one of the blocks, there's no way walkers would be able to get out or get to her. Also, on the same note, Carl and Lori and Maggie were able to find that room that didn't even have the door locked properly, and they were able to survive. So I tend to think that with T-Dog's sacrifice, Carol did in fact survive. Yes, they found the hat. Yes, Glenn is asking Axel and Oscar to dig an extra grave for her, seemingly, but I don't think it makes sense at this point. So those are my thoughts. So that's why I think that she did in fact make it. She's just hiding somewhere, and we'll find her pretty soon. But I mean, she's got to die at some point. They probably kept her alive because everyone thought she was going to die next. They've done a really good job being unpredictable. I mean, I did not predict Lori to die in that episode. T-Dog, Not really either. They said he was going to have a bigger role, so that threw me way off. I was like, bigger role? I'm expecting this bigger role to come, and it just never came. It's just like, what bigger role? It never happened. Misinformation, jerks. Anyway, so Carol, I expect her to die later on, maybe this season, but not right now. I think it's too early. It's too early for Laurie too. But I think it's really, I don't think it makes sense. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Thumbs up if you agree with me. Think she's alive. Thumbs down if you don't. I want to hear what you guys think, and so we can kind of decide for ourselves before the next episode airs. Is Carol DOA? She alive? She dead? Let's talk about it. Later, guys. Peace.